having the responsibility of guarding him.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Bangs home the trifecta. Acorn, two monumental forces will be generating a lot in the paint tonight with this center matchup we have.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of thumping and bumping, bruising and pushing. I mean, these two do not want to let the other one get the upper hand. I mean, might as well ring the bell because it's going to be close to a fight in there.
Now, here's Drexler. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
Drexler really clever in how to take advantage of opportunities he gets to score inside.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Maxey looking it over. Sampson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Making opportunities, Maxey smartly using the pick and roll to create for his team.
And Garnett misses. Outside, Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, Clark, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat, and because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Offline with his three.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now, here's Scott. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Rockets leading by 6. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Pass to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
Inside. Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Now, here's Maxey. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Here's Young. Rockets with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Donaldson. Now Grant, defended by Young. And the foul on Elton Brand. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the home team. They trail by 6. Grant surveying the D to the left side wing. Here's Francis.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Anderson taking flight. Check him out. Defense gave him all the room he needed there.
Here's Francis, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back over to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here he goes.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Knippel. No scoring in this one. 5 to shoot, and the layup is good.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Young, and they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Rockets ahead, up 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Rockets.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Here's Maxey, and it's blocked.
Nice awareness from Lambeer on defense. Sees the shot forming and gets there for the rejection.
Outside Edwards. Finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Maxey into the lane. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Rockets foul.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Early play, just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. For three, Edwards.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Kept alive by Houston. To the middle. Sampson.
Ralph Sampson.
That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Banchero.
And the shot goes down.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Here's Maxey. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Maxey attacking. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Strong take by the wily Maxey. He is fantastic at turning on the Jets.
Drexler scanning the floor. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Baylor. And the dunk by Baylor.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Here's the three. Rebound, Grant. Rockets leading by 11. Here's Mashburn. Drives to the hoop.
And this is how special Mashburn is on the drive, using that athleticism to just explode towards the
Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
What a slam!
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Grant outside. Houston moving it around. Here's Drexler. It's rebounded by Donaldson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
With the drive to the inside. And that one, good.
Donaldson.
Donaldson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 7 points here in this quarter.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Yep, that one goes in there.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Drexler. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Strong take that time. Drexler, a chance to add another.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. A second chance effort. It's stolen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Francis. The rebound by Garnett. Here's Scott. Outside, Drexler. Pass to Donaldson. From outside the arc. Excellent D there from Garnett. Stolen by Knipple. Here's Donaldson. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Francis. Pass to Grant. Here's Mashburn. 6 to shoot. Garnett with the block.
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Out to the right wing. .26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Count that one for Mashburn.
These are the shots you want Mashburn taking because he's that good on offense.
Here's Young. Francis grabs the board. Pass to Knippel. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The three from Drexler. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so that brings the first half to a close. Rockets lead by 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Rockets leading by 10. Here's Francis. Down low. Donaldson no good. And Drexler has it in the corner. Garnett in the post. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Francis. Here's Donaldson.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And some nice passing there by Houston. From the arc. And that one's good, Francis. Francis has got 7.
On or off the ball, Francis is a threat. Someone who can flat out light it up.
Drexler's shot is off. Rockets leading by 15. Pass to Mashburn. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. Donaldson no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Perfect execution on that screen roll. Grant showing off that IQ there.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Garnett outside. A 3. The rebound by Grant.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Here's Knippel. Scott pulls it in. Edwards drives in. Garnett, that's good. And that's now 6 points for Garnett.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Pass to Knippel. The Rockets again can't hit.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Outside Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
In the corner, Knippel with it. Buries it from 3-point range. Knippel's got his second bucket tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And so here's the home team. 15-point game. Here's Young. Pass to Marin. Anderson wide open. Traps in the tray. Anderson's got 5 minutes.
Gotta step out on that, or else Anderson's gonna cook you from deep.
Here's Francis. 7 points in the game. Knippel, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Here's Francis. Pass to Knippel. Offensive rebound. Grant. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Grant's got 4 points this quarter. Stolen by Knippel. Here's Mashburn. Up and in on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 14. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
A minute 42 left to play in the third. Bounce pass Maxey. And stolen by Sarr. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Elgin Baylor.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And here's Maxey. And he drives in. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Banchero for 3. Out to the wing. Young with the ball. Maxey covering. Fires the 3. Young's shot is off. Houston leading by 16. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Banchero outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Letting him have that from mid-range. The defense dodged the bullet there.
Here's Baylor. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Baylor's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And so it's Houston holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been quick. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The drive by Scott. And it's good, 2 points.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Houston. Pulls it up. And he connects with the jumper. And the Rockets lead by 18.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And great hustle from Maxey in the open court, getting there on the fast break.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Pass to Petrovic.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside, Maxey. And here's Banchero. Rebounded by Lambier.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Petrovic. The rebound by Drexler. Driving inside. And Drexler throws it down home.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect.
Here's Sampson. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Baylor. For three. The rebound by Garnett. Outside, Drexler. There's the triple. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Outside, Maxey.
You know, it's clear Sampson is really feeling it right now, which is why his team should make sure he keeps getting the ball.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Garnett with the block. Outside, Drexler to the paint. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Edwards. He's off from three. Rockets leading by 13. Right side, Baylor. Takes the three. Garnett pulls it down. Edwards. Shoots the three. That does not go. Here's Houston now. Poke loose. Garnett with it. Picked up by Banchero. Edwards misses the three.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Substitution on the court.
Jacks up a three. Edwards puts in the three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And it's off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Brand.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
That one misses. Edwards with it. Defended by Kneppel. Now Edwards. It misses. 3. Good.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Rockets.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Tyrese Maxey.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Rockets on offense. 10-point lead. And get the 3. That's tipped. So we see Houston taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled